Hey y'all, it's Stacy with SouthernBite.com. We're back in the kitchen today creating a fall favorite, but it's so easy you can make it any time of the year. This is my Easy Apple Crisp. Let's jump right in. In a large bowl here, I'm going to add 1 cup of regular white granulated sugar, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of nutmeg. Now, anytime I'm making apple desserts and cinnamon's involved, I always like to add a little bit of nutmeg just to punch the flavor up a little bit. All right, I'm gonna add to this is 2 pounds of chopped Granny Smith apples. They've been peeled, cored, and chopped. Now, you can use another firm apple that's good for baking if you like. I just happen to like the Granny Smith. I like the flavor, the tartness, and it doesn't cook to mush in the oven, so I like that texture. I'm also going to drizzle about a tablespoon of orange juice right over the top. It's gonna give us a little bit of liquid to hold everything together, a little bit of acid. It just adds a little kick of flavor. Now, you could use lemon juice there if you wanted to, but I find that the orange juice is the flavor that I like. I've got a 2-quart baking dish here that I've just sprayed with non-stick cooking spray, and we're gonna just dump our apples right into the bottom of this dish. Super easy, just kind of spread them out just a touch. Now we're gonna make our crumble topping. This is my favorite part of Apple Crisp, and it's super easy too. In a large bowl, I'm going to combine 1.5 cups of old-fashioned oats. I've got 1 cup of all-purpose flour. I've got 1/2 cup of firmly packed light brown sugar, about 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt, and this is 1 stick or 1/2 cup of butter that's been melted. This is just unsalted butter. We're just gonna pour it right in the mix there. I like to mix this with a fork. I find that it just combines a little bit better, but you can use whatever you like. You can even get your hands in there, and I will tell you, when it comes time to make a streusel or crumble topping like this, sometimes the easiest thing to do is just to get in there with your hands, because you can press some of that mixture together and get that nice crumble that you're looking for. We're gonna put this right on top of our apples, and I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees. All right, rinse off my hands here for just a second. So 350 degrees, this is gonna bake for 50 to 60 minutes or until those apples are tender and that streusel topping is nice golden brown. I've got another one here in the oven. And you can see just how beautiful this turns out and how super simple it is. Y'all, you can find this full recipe and tons more on my website at SouthernBite.com. Just visit the Simply Southern TV tab right in the menu bar. Y'all enjoy.
I've said it many times. The best thing about this job is we get to eat what Stacy cooks after we've recorded his segment. Now, about the only thing that would make that dessert better is a big scoop of vanilla ice cream right on top.
Now, Stacy prefers Granny Smith apples, but there are many others like Honeycrisp, Fuji, and Pink Lady that will work equally well. Just make sure it's a firm fleshed apple so it doesn't turn to mush when cooked.
You don't want a mushy crisp.
Hard to do that.
Yeah. Thanks for watching Simply Southern today, but it's time for us to run. I hope y'all will be back with us again next week when Melissa Bowman shows us the most fun you can have while getting a good cardio workout, clogging.
And after a few weeks of waiting, we'll introduce you to Alabama's outstanding young farm family for 2022. I'm Mary Wilson.
And I'm Kevin Worthington. We'll see you then.
Simply Southern is produced by the Alabama Farmers Federation and made possible with the support of Alabama Farmers Cooperative and these sponsors.